Hi, this is Skip from Skip's Messy Workbench, and I'd like to do a video on the progress of the 32 Ford appreciation build that's sponsored by Kim's Custom Garage. So the first couple of sections here are just going to be some still photos, and then we'll go down into the shop. Anyway, when I first started this project, I did a dry build of the body, as you can see in this photo. I just have it taped together, and the first thing I noticed was this gap between the body and the running board. And I thought at first, it's like, oh my, that body's not fitting, because at first I'm thinking this body should have been flush with the running board. So I'm thinking, oh my, am I gonna have to sand out or grind out these fender wells? Am I gonna have to shape this end? And if I do that, I'm gonna lose that little like roll effect in the body there, you know. And I was baffled, because I thought I had that bad of a fit on this particular model. Anyway, I decided, you know what, that I can't be right with that. So I went out and I did some research and found out that that gap is actually supposed to be there, and it's even on an actual 32. So hey, I learned something. I didn't know that. So anyway, I was so relieved that I wasn't going to have to do a lot of extensive body work on it, because all in all, this body and the fenders and the frame and everything are in fairly good shape. I don't have to do a whole lot to them. So that was my first hurdle to get over, and the research helped a lot. The next thing, the next thing was the windshield fit. And I checked this. I ordinarily would not have checked this, but I was watching a video that BG put out, and I saw his and how his wasn't quite right in the way it fit. So I put the windshield in, or the windshield frame in, and I did notice that the gap on this side of the windshield is much wider than this side. But you know what, that's an actually easy thing to fix. I can either fill that, or I can grind a little bit and file a little bit and move the windshield frame itself to make it more centered within that opening. That's going to be a really simple fix. The next thing I'm doing is I'm doing something new for myself in this video. If you remember from previous videos, I'm back into the hobby after a 50-year plus hiatus. So I have never done a tape up and a dual or tricolor body before. So this is going to be new for me. So anyway, what I'm planning to do is I want to make the sides of this coupe a metallic blue. The fenders are going to be gloss black, and from this tape point up the roof, the trunk, the hood are going to be either in like an off-white or just black. I'm not sure whether I want to do the tricolor or if I want to do, you know, the black, blue, and then white. And I don't want a pure white. I want like a cream, or you know, some off-white, or maybe even a very light gray. Again, I'm not sure. I may end up just doing it in gloss black and make it two-color, you know, two-tone. So anyway, I have never done a tape up and then a spray job before, so it's going to be interesting to say the least. And when we get down into the shop, I'll show you that I've already painted the side, but I have not removed the tape yet. Maybe I'll do that on camera. We'll see. But I did use Tamiya paints, and it's like I said, it's a metallic blue. And I did notice something on the Tamiya paints, the acrylic paints. Now I don't have a dryer, so just setting out, they take at least 2 days. I normally let it set 3, sometimes 4 days to really harden. I mean, they're dry to touch almost within 10 minutes. But to really get them hard and dried through, it takes a good 3 days. And I normally, like I said, let it go at least 3 days or 4 days. So by the time I get down to the shop, either later tonight or probably tomorrow, today's Monday, I think, no, yeah, May the 9th, Monday, maybe I'll take the tape off. I didn't want to take the tape off of this until the paint was absolutely hardened, so that I didn't chip or peel while I was taking this tape off. So like I said, maybe I'll get the nerve and do it on camera. We'll see. So anyway, I just wanted to start this off with these 3 still slides, and then we'll go to the shop because I got the engine done, mostly done. I've got some other things done, and we'll pick up down in the shop for a live video. So hey, hang in there, and we'll be right back, and I'll meet you in the shop. Okay, hi everybody. Thanks for following me along down to the shop, and I'll show you how far I've gotten with the 32 Ford. So I did work on the engine quite a bit. I've got quite a bit of the engine finished. I decided that I was going to do the engine in a Ford blue, and I used a Model Master Ford blue paint. I had this quite a while. I'm glad it was still good. This is Model Master Ford GM engine blue. So again, I'm glad that I still had this and it was still very good yet. So I did the whole engine block, the oil pan, the heads, all in that Ford blue. I also did the pulleys on the front end in that Ford blue. Then I did the transmission in a Tamiya flat aluminum and the starter in flat aluminum. I did the automatic transmission, or the transmission drain pan of the fluid pan, in a Tamiya chrome silver, and I also did the power steering pump and the alternator in the same chrome silver. The header, or the head, the intake manifolds, were done with Tamiya flat aluminum. I also did, this comes with a 2-piece carburetor, which I guess is okay. I wasn't happy with it, but I'm going to use it. And I did that in Tamiya gold leaf. I just thought that looked kind of neat. I really did. The oil filter was done in orange. And as I did it in orange, to tell you the truth, just to add some color. But I thought, you know what? This guy must be using a Fram oil filter, because Fram oil filters are orange. And I believe the newer Fram filters have a black ring around where the knurls are for the filter wrench. Myself, I'm not a big fan of Fram. There's nothing wrong with them. They're a good filter. I was more of a Bosch guy, but Bosch filters were black, and I didn't want to do black there. I wanted to add some color. I did the belts in Tamiya rubber, the rubber black. So this engine is just about ready to go. I still have to do the distributor and the air cleaner. Now the air cleaner, if I can find it here, I thought I had it out. Maybe it's still in the bag. Yes, it's in the bag yet. The air cleaner, I'm going to leave chrome for the top. But what I want to do is I want to get some white or like an off-white and do the actual filter, and then I'll accent it with some Tamiya wash, either black or dark brown or something, just to give it some depth. But I am going to keep the top chrome. The distributor, I'm using a Design Master. I believe it's Design Master. It's a two-piece device where there's a disc, and I don't know, it's pretty hard to see. I'll pull it up here, but I may lose focus. But it's a disc, and then you put your wires through the little holes on the disc. And so I got those wires all glued in, and I've got the boots on it. That's ready to go. The actual distributor itself is this piece, and I painted the top of it a brown color. I might do something with the bottom yet. I don't know that I want that to be silver, even though once it's in the engine, I'm not sure it's going to be that visible. But anyway, I'm definitely going to be finishing that up shortly. So that's pretty much ready to go. And if you can see back here, I have the yellow, or I'm sorry, red boots ready to go for I have the red boots ready to go for the spark plug end. Come on, focus. So you don't want to focus, do you? Anyway, so that's that. So that's ready to go. I'm just zooming out here a little bit. I did the rear end, the differential is primered. I want to do some work on this yet before I paint it. I'm not quite sure why the air sacs or the bag sacs have these holes in them. I got to do a little bit of research. If something goes in there, or I may need to close those up. I'm not sure yet, but this will end up being flat black. I also dechromed the front suspension. You know, this came in chrome, and I thought it looked so cheesy. So I dechromed it. This is also just primed in gray. This will also become flat black as part of the body. The chassis is not painted yet. It's primed, and it's primed in white. You know, this is the first time I ever primed white styrene with white primer. And you know, it's not easy. It was actually one of the more difficult things to see where I was as far as what was covered. But it came out great. I'm really happy with the prime job on it. This is getting ready to go. The bottom side is going to be in flat black. The top side will be flat black, but you won't see a lot of this because a lot of this is going to be covered by the floor panel, the pan, and the seat. The floor pan is primed in a dark gray, and I'm not sure what color I want to do the interior yet. I'm just not sure. I also did the seat in the same dark gray primer. I do know that the seat, these edges, I'm going to probably do in silver or some sort of chrome. but I'm not sure what color scheme I'm going to do on the interior as of yet. I also have the hood ready to go. I'm not going to be using the sides. I like the open look without these sides on, so I'm not going to be using those, even though they are primed and ready to go. This is also primed, and I've got some, I don't know what color it's going to be. Let me move over here a minute, because I've decided, using these spoons, I decided I was going to do the fenders in gloss black. So the fenders, now I did the bottom side in flat black. The tops are not done yet. So the tops are going to be gloss black. So that this will be gloss black. I did the body, as you saw in the slide that I was going to do. I did the body in Tamiya metallic blue. And I don't know, I like this blue. For some reason this blue looks really good. And I said I might take the tape off on camera. However, I noticed when I was looking at this that I have a small run here, and I don't know whether it's visible on the camera or not, but I have a small run in here that I need to repair. So I need to sand that out or buff that out and then give this whole thing another coat of paint. So I need to keep the tape on. Sorry about that. But everything else seemed to come out really nice. But I'm doing a two-tone on this. And it's the first time I've ever done a two-tone where I had to do some taping. So it will be interesting. But I haven't decided what I want to do yet. So I know the fenders are going to be gloss black. I know the body part, the side, is going to be this metallic blue. I haven't decided whether I want to make the roof and trunk and hood an off-white, and I don't have my white spoon here. It's okay though. Anyway, I don't know if I want to do an off-white or like a cream or something like that for the top half of this, or if I want to just do gloss black. I've looked at some examples online of different types of 32s with two-tone paints. Boy, and the one was really sharp. It had black, really black fenders, a black roof and trunk, and gold on the side. It looked really great. It looked great. I personally don't want to build that, but I like the color scheme of this dark, or this metallic blue with the black. So again, I'm not quite sure yet about the roof, which is going to affect the interior color. Depending on what I do with that roof area is going to affect the interior color. So I didn't do anything with the side panels, the inside door panels, because I don't know what I'm going to do for the interior color yet. So that's that. The wheels that came with this vehicle, this kit, they're okay, but you know what? I don't really like them. I really like these wheels. These wheels came from an AMT 34 Ford pickup on for the customized version of it that I just finished, and I didn't use them because I made a traditional truck. But I really like these wheels. I would like to use these wheels. However, there is a problem with it in that, one is they're deep. As you could see, it's a deep wheel. And the tires, although I could make the rear tires work by simply cutting this knob off here, I think if I cut this off, I can then fit the back part in so that it fits the axle of this kit, I think. However, the problem comes with the front tires. The front tires are much thinner. So, you know, okay, maybe I'll get wide tires for the front, but I like the look of the wide in the back and the small in the front, because I'm actually doing a custom build or customization kind of like a rebuild of it, and I like the small tires. However, using those wheels, you can see, I think, that there is no room for the back of the wheel. So I thought, okay, maybe I could just drill this hub out so that it fits the axle on this car. That might work. I don't know yet. So I've got some decisions to make there. I also bought some wheels. I bought, where did they go? I bought a couple of wheels off of eBay, and this is one of them. I mean, it's okay. I don't like it as much as I liked these. Sorry about that, I bumped the camera a little bit. I don't like it as much as I like these. They're okay, but I like these a lot better. And I also got another type, and I didn't pull them out of the bag yet either. Let me pull them out. Which are these. I kind of like these better than the ones I got off of the other company. I like these better than I like these. But again, I'm dealing with the deepness of the wheel. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with the wheels. I just know they're not going to be the ones that came in the kit, because I'm not crazy about those. And I tend to like this style of wheel. But I really would like to use these. That's what I want. I'm going to try to figure out a way to use these. So anyway, I'm pretty much on the way with getting this build finished. Like I said, the engine's just about finished. It's just me making up my mind about what color schemes I want. I've got to fix that small run, and I just noticed it. I just noticed that run while I was prepping for this video. So that I've got to fix that. That bothers me. Even though it's really hard to see, it still bothers me. So anyway, I'm going to get that done, and I actually have to get some like off-white or paint. I have white, but I don't have like an off-white or even a light gray. Even a very, very light gray might do it. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, I'm on my way. I'm hoping to be done by June 15th because, you know, that's the due date that Kim asked for. And the weather's getting really nice up here in the Northeast, and I love being outside, so it gets harder for me to sit in the basement shop and work when the weather's so beautiful. But I'm going to try my best to get this done by the 15th, and I can't wait to see how it comes out. Oh, one last thing is the exhaust pipes. I stripped the chrome off. In fact, I stripped the chrome off of a lot of the parts in this kit. I stripped the chrome off the exhaust pipes, and in some ways I'm sorry I did. I should have left them chrome. Maybe. I mean, I'm all drilled already for the spark plug wires. But, you know, I don't know that about that either. I mean, if I want to put them back to chrome, because I used the chrome valve covers, if I want to put these back to chrome again, I can just use some Alclad and make them chrome. You know, just put a coat of gloss black on here and get some Alclad on them. But I've got that decision to make too. Making color decisions is pretty easy. It's just a matter of tossing around ideas in my head, and that can be a scary thing. But anyway, I'm on my way. I'm hoping to be done. And listen, I really appreciate you guys watching this stupid video. I'm not new at making videos. I did a lot of video production when I was teaching at the community college, but this is a different kind of video type production. So I appreciate you watching, and for those of you who had insomnia, you were probably sound asleep by now. Good for you. I'm glad I could help. Listen, if you like what you see, if you like the channel, which is a very, very small channel, I have very, very few subscribers. You know, but if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you get notified. You know, when I do put a video out, I don't put a lot out, but you know, so I won't pest you with a lot of bell ringing. So, but hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Also, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. And again, I appreciate you watching. I really do. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another update video on this particular car. Maybe I will as it gets closer to the 15th, or maybe you're just going to have to wait till the 15th. Anyway, hey, thanks again. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell, give it a like, and if you also want to see more details, you can go to my website, which is skipsmessyworkbench, all one word, .com. And it's up and running. It's updated frequently, so you have to keep going back to it if you want to see updates. Again, talked long enough, so I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching, and happy model building. Keep on building.